Hello. Good evening. Welcome back. Oh, welcome back. Congratulations to Korra and the husband. They're back again. Mona Folly. Where are the in-laws and Okag back on social media? We don't settle another couple again. Make I find them for Facebook. She's at long last. I say, me to be a doctor said that told them me I go talk and reach. Okay, make we leave them, make them continue where they won't start or where they won't stop. So once again, breaking news. Justin and Korra, they are back again. The Justin that wrote some days ago that he's tired of Korra is one that writes now. He wrote now some just 2 hours ago that he has forgiven Korra, that he cannot do without them. We go there now, and there's a video where Korra confirmed that she's suffering from PTSD. That's postpartum disorder. Okay, we'll go talk that one later. No first celebrate the good. This is what we'll be praying for now. Happy? So me and myself will tell with my I don't know why. I want you. Please want to put a lot of love now coming. I don't want to celebrate. When I celebrate with them now, I don't say somebody happy, somebody cry. Somebody happy, somebody cry. The one where they cry, we say, oh, yeah, this and that guy will come through, make I go. But it's not so, because the boy built the house. Okay? Make I block this idiot right here. Where there these new people when they come because of Tafia. I'm talking to my people when we gather pray for the church. I pray for them, say Psalm 128 is their portion for enjoy this music. We make the music where Esther play. Okay? Make a dedicated to Korra and Justin and the beautiful family, the girls, their children. Okay? We'll enjoy this music first. Hey! But make this people look at it. Yeah. Good news, so yes, so congratulations to them. Come on. I know. Come on. Oh my God. I know. Come on. Come on. Congratulations. I'll tell you when you the Yana Korra. Justin is all day one. Champagne to celebrate with them, man. Good news. You're welcome, sister at the moment. You're welcome. Come on. And I love the window. Let's go nowhere. I love and they win and then they leave. So their lovers come back. Come on. Oh my God. I know. I can check my mama for them, man. Come on! Korra, I want to shake my big mask. Oh no, you know, yeah, Korra. Okay, man, yo, God has seen what he big master. Social media in us and the cagbe. Hey, oh my God, I know. Yes, so congratulations to Korra and Justin and to the entire family. We got 2 beautiful girls. Yeah.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, Dad.
Come on. She confirmed that she's suffering from PTSD, postpartum disorder, depression. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. Come on. Yeah. Oh my God. Hey, no, please thumbs up on YouTube and like the video. Please share. She wanna share the good news now. Share the vibes. Because bad news is the fly like any other thing. This is a good news now. It's on his Instagram. Verify Instagram Dr. Justin. God, then you will see it there. Say they are forgiving her. Okay, take me once. He said, I will not call him again. No, he lost and not come back. But I don't call Justin again, they back. Oh, yeah, he went for. I called him, and that's what I tell you. I called him. My conversation with him now. He's not going to tell you the one I know they call again. He said, I'll do well. He not feel response to phone calls again. Now, I don't take care of my phone. So it's like I tell you now. Oh, you swear. Please, nobody should call them again. Please. Please, he don't surrender. You're welcome to the priest. Dr. Justin, don't surrender. You say, now do well. Thanks to everybody, the Okagbes, the healers on social media. Everyone share. Social media is the power. Thank you, sister. Social media power, it's too much. Kai! When Two-Face be want to go, social media healers and Okagbes, they hate. When Prince see Korra Korra when they feel go 5 days, 6 days a day, for 24 hours, so I'm gonna get that here. That's what that be. I hope to come from you all this happiness. You wishes, what do you mean, dear Chris? God punish you. Get away from here. Now you the sick. Now I have my own marriage for the past 30 years. I went to concern Korra. And I celebrate them because it's not easy. Marriage to a white man is not easy. Marriage black to black is not easy. Marriage is easy. Now even you don't have to hit. You are welcome, sister Diamond. Even you don't have to hit. The devil not gonna fight you like a marriage. Okay? Marriage right from the first time when the boy don't even don't introduce it, he won't marry you. Now there devil start to the doing war. That's why you go see some people, they will say they don't engage her and we go give her engagement ring. That's why you go see some people, they will get engagement ring. For the next 5-10 years, the boy will come to the remarriage. That's why you go see they go want to do the marriage, one church the other can happen. So whether it come from your heart or it don't come from your heart, or it got nothing to do with them. What I'm happy for is that they have come back together, because I know even the Korra herself, people will hear from the video. She said that she's suffering from PTSD. That's what I talked about 2 days ago. Just because of me talk about them, nobody take them serious. What did that one they talk? It was all this useless fake people that call themselves nurse and doctors when they come for social media when not know themselves, they hide, they look for people when they want to destroy, people when they want to talk life for their body. If to say they call themselves that they be doctor, they call through one platform, but they spend the STD. They're going to call through STD. They're going to talk about this postpartum disorder. Una for agree. But see that because I'm being called talker now, una don't happy. But that's what I'm concerned. I'm so happy that I diagnosed that. I diagnosed that for the man body, and I thank God now. Said this thing. But we didn't see where he wrote that they are back together. I go show you. Me, I get him. Me, I get him. If you don't see him, I get him. Say I called. I talked to him not far some hours ago. I called him. He said, "Madam, thank you very much for your concerns. Please tell the healers, African healers that I want to talk to. Tell the healers that we are okay. Okay? That they are okay. But please, nobody should call them again. Should call him again except for business. That he is okay with his wife and family." I talked to him 4 hours ago. Not reach after 2 hours, I call like this thing. Okay, when I go to Instagram, he there for his story. Not his story, I call her his story. He said, only business phone, only business call. I talked to him 4 hours ago. Okay, I for plan now. I'm not saying recording the day automatically. Maybe later I feel plan. Okay, it's not for evil, it's for good. I talked to him 4 hours ago. That was what's the time? That was around that kind 3 o'clock here. I know at that time they said they just they wake up. Abi, they don't know. Then they go. They go. Abi, yes. They don't they go to sleep. Okay, because we have 8 hours difference. Okay, so he told me that I should tell my people to please that they are overwhelmed, that they are happy that you people really care for them, but nobody should call him again except for business. You don't reach 2 hours, you can't go in Instagram, you can't write him out, say he has forgiven his wife, and then the constitution say he cannot do without them. So, men not to go like and say, it really come from your heart. Come on, go away. Go away. Now you the pain not be me. You say, oh, you just say, gonna be one call enter street now, single mother. You want to be your co-single mother can respect to single mother, so the ones who are good because there are many that do not choose to be a single mother. Either they become a widow or they run away from a domestic violence. Okay, so what we are talking about the Korra now is that God has restored peace to them. The thing shocked them, okay? We believe, Mama, okay, thank you, brother. So the thing shocked them. You know why they laugh? Because Korra, it is social media, that maybe the only shit they will love, anything, but you know, I say, no, there are many people. Okay, you don't say for status, okay, and they come on one night, tell me, they won't say. You know, I say people, and some people are following her for this beautiful family picture. Where they, okay, we're calling my sister. For this beautiful family picture that she has, okay? For this beautiful family picture that she has. So immediately when she wants to start to the show picture, say hello. They really blast them. Okay, you see, I'm talking, come and read it. I know they talk waiting no get head. And then secondly, when I say me, I diagnose the guy. Yes, so congratulations to them once again. Yes, this is what you want to say. This is what you want to see, and it was he has come back to his to the land that this is a life here and here. Into he not feel live without his family. He gonna go crazy. Yes, I know now she will respect the man, and the man too will respect her. Okay, his boss said we should not just castigate everything on her. Marriage is not easy. Man, I really want you to know that Korra is just 27 years old. All the attention that she's receiving now. I said when I think of this guy, could we go think of Whitney Austin? That year, when she sing that music, when the whole world was after, it's not that easy. If she want it to contain, it will be in the spot of the world, the whole world. If you don't go crazy, you go there on drugs, on cocaine, or different type of things. So I pray that she should not go there with the man. That these children will so occupy them that will not make them go on a bad way. Amazing. Because it is here, it's not that 4 million, 10 million people following you, people that will love you. Haters day. Oh, Korra. Haters day. As we pray, may this family stay together like this. Now, so you don't see some people that are praying for this family to break and to be like this. So it is not easy. Like us, like our home. Okay, like us, like our home, our normal home was since the engaged girl. The love was talk of the town. You can't wait to see their marriage. Before you know it, they break up. The marriage not concrete. Look at usually like Davido and Ashoma. Now, when Davido don't see to do marriage, excuse me, that kind of extravagant introduction what they do. They do introduction, what you can't wait for the marriage. Okay? What you call the man? You go past, people are praying that they should marry. There's that same way that people are still praying for them not to get married. Because there are so depressed people in this world. There are so wicked people. Not depressed is so good to call them wicked. Wicked. They are not happy. There's nothing that will make them happy in life. Okay? There is nothing that will make them happy in life. Even though you put them, maybe their dream to have that, to be in that position. Their dream is to be in that position. You carry them, come put them without them even suffering, because they know say any position where anybody find himself today, now walk up for friend. But now walk up, now music you do, anywhere where you do, you must struggle. But this saddest wicked people, you carry them, put them without suffering. They will never still appreciate it. So there are people like that. They never see good. Yes, I'm on Facebook. Yes, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook and friend. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So there is nothing that will make them happy. But we pray to God not to give listening ear to such people. Because at times, just such people that is not happy in their life, they will find one way or the other to come near you, to enter you, to make you trust them. And when you can't trust them, they want to be your advisor. When you are telling them, look, this thing is white, they will try to come and tell you, no, it's not white, it's black. And if you don't know God enough, you are welcome, sister. You don't know God. That black devil, sadist person, you are going to follow him. You're going to follow him. That's why consistently they'll come from the good way where they don't come enter the bad way. Okay? So we cannot too much talk about me or while the wicked people. What we are doing here today, we are celebrating. We are celebrating that Justin just wrote no more than 4 hours ago that he has settled that the wife and his children, that his wife and his children are his priority. Okay? Before we go to Instagram, this thing. Okay, sister, we call you now. And there's a video. Sister, we call you now. There's a video where this evil talk about, say, she's suffering from PTSD, that's postpartum disorder. Okay? So I called Justin around 3 our time here. He told me that everything is okay, that the family, both his own family, and please let's put like please put like and like Put like and love on this video. So look at it, just 3 hours ago, now, before it was 2 hours ago, he said in this picture, Justice said, my girls, my flesh, my blood, and my heart. Okay, my Facebook is the lady president of Together in God's Family. Just write the lady president of Together in God's Family. Okay, Justin wrote, my flesh, that is her children. Okay, that is his children. My blood, that is his children. And my heart. Okay, then you can't go one blogger. You can't go one blogger. One blogger, Instagram. You can't let
my girls, my
wait.
flesh, my blood, and my heart. For all the beautiful.
Okay, you can't go on one Instagram order and can't go right say they have settled that he has forgiven. Yeah, the lady president of Together in God's Family. Yeah, thank you, Sister Eunice. And my children. Okay, I'm so happy. So happy. Maybe not to say, I need to say, I'm here in Tessa. I'm not going to talk again. Finish. No. So that when the attention go down lower, the corner say, no. It's time for them to pick up. I think somebody was saying that Justin brother even come out too. I don't know the Justin brother Instagram page. He said they don't settle around. Okay, that Korra from any moment from now. I'm ever going to look at that Korra don't come out. If you don't come out, make a yourself my own. More coach. Oh, they take my hand. They control Korra. If Korra don't come out, make me off my own. Me I go join now. Yes, so yes, so. He said any moment from now, Korra will come out to come and address his family. Who is the family? Now we. Okay, we are the family of Korra. I'm not going to take him easy, I beg. I won't my social media. You know, that's not happy. They just take over for all the beautiful moments we have shared together. I am forgiving her. Okay? So, Justin, I told you 4 hours ago that we too, we are forgiving you because you make all of us at because not be only separation, divorce, okay? Because they say the adult's mind is the devil's workshop. See our Igbo brother now, whether that Australian or Igbo woman born send a bliss, the old house born, and we're going to talk about that one on Monday, okay? Because this kind is not easy, eh? So everybody, person has to, I want to say something happen, you have to think 100 times of an enemy. So that was you could know this brother, look, because you cannot forget that moment. That's if you know, please. And we know we don't know whether the love you go break tomorrow or you not go break. Make you know the way you give love to man and woman rich. When you know from your heart that deep down in your heart, okay, deep down in your heart that in any moment you get what you want, you will leave that person. Be it to a bow. Brother-in-law talk him now. Wait, brother-in-law talk him. That your heart say any moment you can go, or maybe you say you won't use that person to collect documents. By collecting that document, you call a show and that kind of love, or by getting what you want. And when I call you, because you won't leave them. At times when you leave, make sure say you fly in thousands of kilometers from that person. When I say when that toy bomb still killed the other day. Because when the guy will come remember the kind of love when you show to her. And the time when I call separate, you call the devil call the nigga for her, say, it was not love. It was a way to collect these things from you. He has collected it now. She has collected it now. It is his bottle. You see the one where this Australia will do to our black Igbo brother now. Now the boy get appointment this and so it's both either he or she. That is something there. Even they happen to black. When mostly those people, excuse me, when they carry our women they from Nigeria, they go America, when they can't go do nurse. After they don't become what they become, they can't drive the Iboma house, they can't drive the man house. How many they don't pay? So we should please take it easy. This life is one. Okay? You hear that now? For all the beautiful moments we have shared together, I have forgiven her. That one is a very, very deep, writing. Okay? Was very, very deep that I have forgiven her. The beautiful moment. Because he want to remember the beautiful moment to forget the bad ones, because there is no marriage. Anna, Prince and Princess Diana was one of the most in the marriage where the jealous passed during her marriage. Before when she come cry, come and see what did happen. Nobody ever believed that she ever passed through that or she was a suicider. Okay? Thank you, sister. I love it. And she was a suicider. So this thing, they say not all that glitters are gold. If you say that, by the time we take this Instagram, maybe all those things where Lady Diana passed through, maybe for because people they just say, why do you bring your family affair to social media? You people don't know how social media is very helpful. Okay? You people never knew how it is helpful for some side though. Because we know say, as you cry out, you will see a sympathy. People will go sympathy you. And you go see people will take and laugh you. We then pray that the people that sympathize with you today, that tomorrow they will not become the bully. That waiting they take sympathize with you, then they won't come to bull you. But before they go come, you not strong. That moment when you there very when they take come, you gonna think that time, not think about the bad one we're gonna do later. So now I'm gonna shock them, say, see this person. I be say if I just come out, leave him, I abandon him, I won't come bull him, you go just no enter house, or you go crazy. No. I said that person don't know what he wants. If that person know what he wants, at that moment when he need you, you don't give him what he needs. So for you to become that the bull, to me, like some people when they say they do it to me, it makes me to know that I'm superior than you, I'm stronger than you. Because when you come with your heart to say, oh, my sister, I love what you are doing, what these people do to you is not good. I believe you that time. So when you come to say, if you don't go join the evil ones, because you know, I have seen the person I am before you come. What they told you, what they told you about me, I have never been that person. The person you came to meet is still the person now since 5 years. Wait till I stand for, still what I stand for. I never change my master to that come and say, look, I'm not more that person again. I'm not this. No. So let me call this video where Korra do. I've been not supposed to play this video again because of this settlement. Okay. This video where Korra diagnose herself. When she talk says she has PTSD, that's postpartum depression. But if I don't plan now, I'm not going to say that me they talk her for a month. This is where when they talk say he called his husband, he boy, say na ass boy, ne. But now they come to say she gets PTSD. Okay, make a plan, and I will call our sister nurse. May she explain more better for us. I want to know as the man, because the man get him. the man still gets a PTSD, postpartum depression. So as the two get her now, what will be the remedy now we're going to pray for? Because to two people to get it, am I easy? Okay, the woman gets up. He needs the love, the support totally of the man with medical doctors around, psychologists, name them. So when the man and the woman I can't get her, the son to get us in bio. So now that's one I believe say people that call them and that's why I still tell them just say, please, you people should seek a physical, a doctor. He said yes, they are already on it. For America, even everybody, even only you don't need to be a celebrity when to have a doctor, this thing couple, to have a marriage people when they consultant, okay, marriage consultant people when they call the psychiatric, not be psychiatric, if they call a psychiatric, don't be like say that person they back. No, there are many. What me I call this sister, but make I play this song from here now. I be no one plan, but I be no one play here in case they don't settle.
Listen,
Hold this in shame.
it's okay, I'll wait.
No, I'll be right back.
I'll wait. This is the postpartum enjoyment. Your husband becomes your what? Houseboy. I was not mistreating him. I was just playing. That's how we play with each other. You see, I'm mistreating you.
No.
I'm not mistreating you.
Should have said should have heard what I was saying to her.
No, wait. Can you get me like a jacket? There's a leakage in the area.
Psychologist, okay, thank you.
You didn't say what kind of jacket. Would you like one of your jackets or my jacket?
Yes, my jackets.
Okay.
This is.
Hold this in shame.
It's okay, I'll wait.
No, I'll be right back.
I'll wait. This is the postpartum enjoyment. Your husband becomes your what? Houseboy. I was not mistreating him. I was just playing. That's how we play with each other. You see, I'm mistreating you.
No.
I'm not mistreating you.
Should have heard what I was saying to her.
Can you get me like a jacket, please?
Wait for Tose PTSD.
Area. Like this jacket.
Yeah.
Can you get me like a jacket, please? There's a leakage in the area. I don't like this jacket.
You didn't say what kind of jacket. Would you like one of your jackets or my jacket?
Yes, my jackets.
Okay.
This is.
Hold this in shame.
It's okay, I'll wait.
No, I'll be right back.
I'll wait. This is the postpartum enjoyment.
Okay, yeah, he said that. She said postpartum enjoyment. You hear that now? That this is postpartum enjoyment. She dey feel that say she get this postpartum depression that is enjoyment for her. Me too say she call you, tell you mama. So my friend, I tell you say he call me, go to her house. I said me I call Justin, I talk to Justin, I don't say I talk to Korra. Okay? Okay, you hear that now? He said this is postpartum enjoyment. There's no enjoyment, it's postpartum. Okay? Postpartum depression, there's no enjoyment in it. It's a depression. It leads to different type of things. So let me call the nurse that will explain to us. She said she called me. What do you mean by that? Is she not a human being like me? I talked to the husband some hours ago. It's not like talking to her. Their number is there. If you call them, if you are lucky, they carry your phone, you talk to them. As far as their number is there, it's not difficult to talk to. I called the husband, I talked to him. What is the difference? Okay. she's a postpartum enjoyment. She's not a postpartum enjoying it. Any postpartum dispatcher, there's no enjoyment in it. The husband is suffering from it too. So both of them. Yes. I spoke to Justin. Yeah. Hello, sister. Good evening.
Hello?
Hello, sister. Good evening. You are welcome.
Hello?
Hello. We dey hear you. Iyo.
Hello?
Oh. Hello.
Hi. Hello?
Hello. Sister, good evening. No, I put her for Bluetooth or Marisho. Wait, make I put her make where I go.
Hello?
Hello, they hear me now.
Hello?
Oh, this hello.
Hello?
I go. If make we two first talk finish, but later I go put her for Bluetooth so that make you help me explain to the world. This PTSD people they suffer after like this in Korra. She did a video. There's a video that where she for two video where she for the maltreat her husband, and she said that she's enjoying her postpartum disorder now, but that was 3 days before her husband constantly showing her own weakness as that he is tired. So which means the both of them have it.
Yeah, but Mama, when she said postpartum means after delivery or postnatal. So it depends on maybe what the postnatal or postpartum. But that means after delivery, post means after the baby has been delivered. So she was basically saying she's enjoying her baby delivery. So she didn't mention PTSD then. They call it medical term is called postpartum or postnatal.
And she said postpartum.
So, but there is a condition called postpartum post-traumatic stress disorder. It's a type of anxiety disorder.
And that's why they even show her that said the way she was treating her, she has it without her. We are not a baby now. Even when you see the video now, they can't reshare even today. Say, look at the video where she was minimizing her husband, calling him a
Yeah, Mama, honestly, I saw it, and I think in a marriage we have to respect each other. So regardless of even if you play, I think we have to have our boundaries with anything we are doing. And she should, and knowing I'm married to an American, knowing an American man, they're not like Europe. European men can take a lot. They are very patient, but American men are not. So if maybe he went back to look at that video and see what she was saying about him. Remember, he's a doctor, he's a chiropractor. He knows a lot of people. He has a lot of friends. They will be calling him a houseboy too. So that is not a good thing to be posting out there as well. I'm not.
No, they were on live video. It's not that they posted it. They were just on live video. You know, everything that they do, that don't say that they pre-record them. It was on live video.
Yeah, but still, everybody can see it. And the thing is, if somebody is a professional person, there are limitations that you can do online. Like for me now, my husband has a good job. Because of his job controls everything that we do.
I'm not allowed to have a certain website, or register like a certain website. I have to watch what I say, even for my job. I have to watch them because they are monitoring me. They are monitoring what am I saying? What am I discussing? So this is the issue. Anyone that has a professional life, and they have to be careful, and also they have a brand. So any celebrity like you guys have a show, you host the show, you guys have a brand to protect. So anything that you guys are saying, you have to make sure you are protecting your brand as well. Because like the vote now, that was a image for their brand. Bad. Mostly here in America. Bad. So that is another angle also that they have to look at it. And then you look at the other angle of social welfare, meaning the government and the kids. Because in that video they posted that you could hear their daughter talking too. So that is not good. So that means they are neglecting their child. What are they exposing their children to? You understand? So that means social welfare will come in as well. So that is why, at the end of the day, they have a marriage, they have 2 kids, they have a newborn baby. They really have to go back and look at what they are doing and be careful with what they are doing. And she has to tone down herself. She's a mother to 2 girls. So she has to now play a role as a mother.
And be an example to her 2 daughters.
I beg.
You understand what I mean?
Please, I will be going off on and off from the Bluetooth. Because if I want to talk, I no go here. Please, this thing that happened on live video between she and her husband now, which you are telling me that the social welfare or that they will not enter this one will let lose a small or big like that.
No, the thing is, like I said, American men are like our
parents. So nobody wants to be belittled. Mostly in a relationship, you go out there, you announce to the world, and that was why the guy probably, I don't know, I'm not a psychologist or anything. I don't know what their situation is, but from an outsider looking inside, I'm never going to do that. Belittle my husband and say he's a houseboy now. He's doing this. We can do that intimately, but not with a video. You videoing the whole thing on. He's a guy, he's a doctor, a chiropractor for sports medicine. So he has a brand and image to protect, and she went too far, I would say.
Okay, are you telling me that because of that video, is John waiting ginger this guy come to say don't want to be maltreated like that, or just because of that?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, because remember, she's worth $1 million. The guy's
worth $5 million. So that means they have, apart from their video or the celebrity life, they still have their professional life too. So they have to protect that image. Otherwise, how are they going to make money? They have brands. So in order for that, and knowing American image and branding, you got to protect your image. And any little nonsense like that, sponsors will start running away from you. Then it becomes a problem. Then they will end up with zero, nothing, no money. So
that is an issue. And then the issue of postnatal
PTSD, birth trauma. Mm-hmm. That happens after a birth trauma. So it can happen, examples would be a difficult labor with long and painful delivery. Maybe somebody almost died.
Yes, that's what happened to her now during her life delivery now, Abi.
Yeah. So it can happen, and the
husband. Okay, but the same thing. It seems that the husband, because I went to Google the other day that may suffer it too, which we just into she has PTSD.
Mama, some men when they are witnessing their wife having a baby, they faint because they can't stand it. So it's trauma to them. Those people who faint too in the room. And then you have some people who experience their woman having a baby, delivering a baby, and they look at that small hole now is going to a human head. Mm-hmm. It's coming out of it. It's like a horror movie. For some people it's okay, but for some people it's not okay. They will live with that for the rest of their life because it's traumatic. They've never seen that before.
This is their second baby now. Maybe the first one he assists her too.
Yeah. So sometimes they will ask you, is your husband okay with coming into the birth? They will say, I
don't feel comfortable. No. And that is why they will always ask you, the nurses or the doctors will always ask you, who is coming in with you? So they will always ask, and that is a way. The reason why they ask is because they don't want to have two on the same day or the same minute. For example, I had a patient who came in. The mother was complaining, oh my God, screaming, I'm dying. So the daughter, she was with her 13-year-old daughter. So I was trying to put an IV in the arm of the woman. The daughter was like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I'm going to think. I said, listen, you have to leave the room. I cannot be taking care of your mom who knows the real life crisis, and then you're going to think on me. So now we're going to leave the resources for other people for you too. Mm-hmm. So then people go, it's a reality of things and life, but there is help. That is the thing. You understand what I mean?
Okay, what may I want you to explain to us better this evening? If the man is suffering from postpartum depression and the wife too is suffering from it, two of them have it, with a little baby, a 14 days old baby, and their daughter and just 2 years, Abi. How that I don't know something to talk. The
But
situation.
Mama, it's not
Because
you can have two partners who have a mental disorder. That's why mental disorder is a huge umbrella of a lot of signs and symptoms. And we all have it one way or another.
Yeah, we all have it. Like a now.
One way or another.
Where?
Type of mental disorder. You know, some people have it very high and some people have it very low. So someone can be in a marriage that they both have it at the same time. It's fine. So long they are seeking help to resolve the issues and deal with what they have. That is the thing. There's always help to deal with the anxiety. What kind of symptoms are you showing? Are you aggressive? Are you having aggressive behavior? Are you irritated? Are you being jumpy? Are you self-destructive or reckless behavior? Both of them do have it. So maybe they didn't seek for help, but now they will be going to seek for help because of the damages they can do, not only to themselves, but to their children, their brand, and everything else.
Because when Justin was shouting for Korra, repeated, the baby was crying, Dad.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
He probably went back and watched the video. People were calling him like, "What did you do? What is with you?" And you are inviting social welfare into your home with this video. Because America, they will call social welfare on them. They will. It doesn't have to be a family member. It could be a fan. Somebody coming from US. I see that I'll call California social welfare. Their number is, remember, it's not like in Africa we don't have any number. The numbers are all
No, there are numbers in
that. And I hear the daughter saying, "Daddy." I'm calling social welfare from here, from my state to California, to have them investigated.
So, which means
is wanting to have a disorder is another thing to inflict that disorder on your child, on your innocent child. And there is help.
You have access to health care. There is no excuse. You understand what I'm saying? There is no excuse at all. So, and the media also, like you said, media can help and save you, but also destroy. Depends if you have boundaries. And they were being carried away, you know. That is the thing with, you know, when somebody, and that is why I know it's a different issue. Like, you have some people, they are taking a picture and then all of a sudden they fall down from a big mountain and they die. And you like think to yourself, why were they doing that? What were they thinking? You know, you think about social media. This is social media. They didn't have boundaries. You have somebody on a skyscraper. Oh, look at me. I'm posing upside down.
No, please. Go ahead.
You know, and this is the other side of having self-awareness, self-control. If they need help, let them go seek for help. He's a doctor, chiropractor. He has access to many things. She has access to many things. They have the money. There is no excuse for them to say, "Oh, we have this situation." If anything, they should be helping other people who are going through it. You know, set that example as a couple. So like you know, was it yesterday you were talking about your story? I enjoyed it with your 26 years of marriage. No, I'm in my 20th years of marriage. It's not easy. Marriage is not easy. I look at you, I'm like, wow, that is nice. And also interracial relationship as well. You know, it's amazing. There are some interracial relationships that has been 50 years, 60 years. And I look at you as a role model and say, wow, 26 years. I can't wait to be, you know, married 26 years. It's not fun, but you keep living his life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now, Korra now, which means, because I called Justin, as I repeat again, I have the audio, but I don't want to play it because, you know, for some reasons, I called him some hours ago. I said, what's up now? We are still in anxious to know what way we go, where will the move they go. So he told me that everything is getting better, that the family, both family, they have come to conclusion that we should not worry. From any moment, maybe Korra will come out. They say come out 1 hour, I go come repair her. No, Korra will not be silent. He will come as they have already. The guy come and I talk to not up to 1 hour. He came out and write that man. This way to say my love, my heart, he can't see that time for a word. Say please, make I still tell you now. In-laws and Okagba una do well, una do well. The heat way they here for, but the teeth chunk them. Even Korra now you see they chocolates. This never see clear for eye because say So these people they really mean her like this. Maybe she even be get her for myself. Maybe don't reach where he want arrive now can make it become come out to the garden. So he can't push she and the 2 children. Now me even go. Now me even. Yesterday, I go against that picture. Say, no, Korra, we don't want to see you with your 2 babies. We want to afford again. So maybe different people have been showing that kind of concern. So they have to, and the guy too, they have to, no, maybe they don't get a psychologist since then. Because all these people, when they look, say, hey, want to be like them, want to be like Kim Kardashian, want to be like family. You don't know how many doctors there with them? Do you people know how many doctors, Abi?
Mama, there is no shame. There is no shame. I'm telling you, there is no shame in mental health. I'm telling you, I see death every day. Like I was working last week. They brought an 89-year-old mama who was preparing to go to work. She had a cardiac arrest. We were working on her for more than 1 hour trying to have this nothing. She ended up dying on the table while we were working on her. It was sad because she had a son that she needs to support. This her old son was living with her in the house, and while her mom was 89-year-old going to work. Oh. Can you believe that? 5 a.m. in the morning. Every day, my work now, I'm telling you, last night we had people who died in an accident. Another one in a car accident, they brought us to the emergency room. It's terrible. You know, for me, mental health, there's no shame in it.
But with Nigeria, see our brother now I tell when the wife do prank. So when the wife they do prank, then the same inside that prank. The woman can't talk something reality inside, okay? Now come tell and say, look, my brother, my sister, not let her be shame maybe because of me talk and they'll say, which way I go? Then they don't say me they will not be the same. Okay, me I be humanitarian and I dey read well. Before I come and I be call you that I don't see you for like now by myself go Google. Now I say go Google now. If me I get it when you get one the TV I buy that day, I read the ingredients right there. They say my matanolina is there inside. I have to send it to my daughter to look what with that matanolina. My daughter said there's nothing but he said this thing what do they call them? There's nothing but it's there, okay, don't get any effect, okay? It can make me quick sleep. Okay? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. It can make me quick sleep because I go enter bed. Okay. At times they hear me now. At times I go to bed 1 hour, I don't go sleep. So that I say no, because if I want to wake up 7 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, so it go reduce my hours of sleeping. So this thing I've been doing me for all this. When I go buy this tea, I just say they say good to sleep. So the thing I see for inside.
Camelin, yeah, it's good. The sound is natural. Camelin, yeah. Camelin tea.
So as I go by and I have to look it by myself in Google to confirm. I ask my daughter. So all these things when I come and I go and tell them, say, look, I tell them to my brother, I say, look, your wife, it could make you. No one consult doctor, not be only even if the woman gets say that the woman get that postpartum disorder, what they call her, the man too have to be there when they are talking to the wife because the man too is the one supporting the wife. Now, like.
Yeah, but Mama, when it comes to that, they wouldn't have like there is a couple therapy, but there is individual therapy. So you wouldn't. I remember before I got married, I went to therapy. My husband to be then had his own session with the therapist. I had my own session because we wanted to find out why are you getting into this marriage? What are you looking for into this marriage? So we wanted to do it, you understand, just to figure out where we are at that stage. So he got his own therapy, I got my own therapy, and then we got a joint session. So during the joint session, the therapist came in, he's the same guy, listen to me. So him being the neutral person in that triangle, he would then ask, okay, you said this is what you don't like. So my husband was like, oh my God, every time I come home, my wife is always jumping on me. I don't like that. I'm thinking to myself, why is she always doing that? So the therapist brought it to the table. And then I said, well, I don't understand it. It's just my way of showing affection. But if he doesn't want me to do that, then I don't have to do that anymore. It's fine. You understand what I mean? So those are the things. That is why therapists are good, because he is that outside guy. He's not on my side. He's not on his side. He's somebody who is a neutral person who doesn't know any of us at all from anywhere. Never. You understand what I mean? So that would limit. And then what he said was like, oh my God, if I come home from work and my wife is jumping on me, I would love it. That's the only thing he said. You know, of course he's a man. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So, if somebody doesn't like it, you also respect their wishes.
Okay, which means now, okay, hello sister. Which means now, Justin said that he has been a supportive husband. There are things that he be not like. If he try to let Korra know, Korra go to threaten and say he won't come out with he go divorce her with the children. So
Mama, I tell you something. We all from Nigeria. We all say that this is our Nigerian.
Nigerian
attitude. Then I will come out. Back home, when somebody said that, then I will carry my children around come out there. You by yourself. But like I said, when she's making that statement, she has to know who she's making that statement to. If she make that statement to, let's say, Nigerian guys, the Nigerian guys, like whatever. If you do that, then I will go marry somebody else. But to Igbo man, they say no. Igbo man will feel very threatened because she's taking away the family. You understand what I mean? You are taking away the family. So she has to mind her mouth and respect herself. I see her video, she's always naked. A mom with 2 daughters, 2 girls. The older girl is now 2 years old. She's getting older to know what is going on. My mom is getting naked. So if my mom is getting naked, I also can get naked too.
Yeah, so it got the video where I even look when she dey dance. The pikin go see the shaking ass like her mother. Okay, you see her.
It's not a good example. Maybe the husband is trying to caution her, and she thinks he's trying to stop her from being whatever she. You can do whatever you do, but your nakedness is too much as a mother. You can do that when you are single without a child, but now you have 2 girls, not boys, girls. So you're teaching them now from a young age. Mommy is naked. I gotta be naked from now on. And that's,
but if that is only the way that she gets her views and everything, she make her money, what is going to happen now?
She can turn it down. She can rebrand. That is what they call branding. You can rebrand it. You rebrand, you grow. Now with 2 kids, she can rebrand herself. She can do her dance, but she needs to be covered up. You can dance and cover up too. And maybe rebrand into something else.
Or the video, she will be doing video where she will be dancing alone. The family, the husband and the children, they are not in the same video where she would be naked, Abi?
No, what she can be doing, she can get into competition, doing competition, all this. They do belly dancing competition every year. She can chronicle her time training for it, and show how she does it. People will probably be interested in it to rebrand. Look for something, a niche. What is something people are looking for? People will get tired of seeing her naked. You know why? Because every year there's 18-year-olds already. There are women. Every year there are 18-year-olds. Every year. So she's getting old. She can't be doing that. But what else? If she's doing this now to get people, now what else? Next thing she'll just completely take down everything then. Show up her own. Because she wants to push the button. I have a 10-year-old now. When she was 6 years old, she said, Mommy, what are you doing? What are you watching? And now the kid, 5-year-old now, will be questioning her, why are you dancing naked? The daughter will be in school. Remember, they have school. And then all it takes is one kid in the class and say, I saw your mom naked. This is her picture. Did you know that? And then they'll be bullying the child. She has to think of that too. It happens. They'll be bullying that child. They say, your mom is always naked on TV. When are you going to be naked for us in class? And kids have no filter.
No, you know that we're there for America. Most of these people, they know they carry their children go school and house them for them do school because of this bullying, side of it.
Do they have social media? Even people who are homeschooled, they have social media. Don't they have cell phones? They're on Instagram, they are TikTok. There's a lot. She's on TikTok too. My 10-year-old now, she watches TikTok. She watches YouTube. All of a sudden, her picture will show up. Say, did you see this Nigerian woman dancing naked while she was pregnant? I mean, what is she teaching her daughter? 2 daughters.
Okay, but excuse me. Okay, wait. Okay, let us not go too much on Anne now. Let us ask the husband. So the husband, what was it expected?
The husband was, I
think, from looking at the whole situation as an outsider, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything. From an outsider, I would say the husband would not like it because he's a doctor. You know, we like it or not. That means he's a professional. It's like me now stripping. And I'm working for the company I'm working for. They will fire my ass. Or I'm posting naked pictures of myself. No way.
But excuse me, no. Hello, sister. The husband knows. Yeah. The husband knows her as a naked dancer, and he has been with her for the past 5 years like that. Yeah. Why on earth now he wants her to change? Why?
Mama, it's not for her. It's for the 2 daughters. Remember, wasn't the daughter, the 2-year-old saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy"? Now she's dancing naked. It's for the 2 daughters. Now she's a mom. Yes, the husband met her, she was naked and all, but now she's a mom with 2 daughters. Think about that. Would anyone as a mom be dancing naked like that? Even if you were a dancer, so does that mean now I know some people who, I would say street workers now, some people who have children, they won't do it anymore. Some people wouldn't change. But a high-class one who is well-known, they will stop. Because why? You have 2 daughters. You now have to teach them by example, not by telling them, don't do this, don't do that. You now have to be a mom, and she is not seeing it. Maybe the husband is saying to her, now you have to be a daughter, even if it's not for me, but for your daughter. You have a 2-year-old coming up. Remember, children, they imitate what their parents are doing. So this girl now, the daughter now, I'm not saying she's going to do it. We'll go to school now, everybody's wearing clothes. You know, kids, she will get naked. She said, my mom, she dances naked. So this is a good example. So they dance in a class. The daughter now would get naked and said, no. You know what? My mom dances naked at home. So we should be dancing naked and undress herself. What do you think is going to happen to that daughter and the parents in the school? She's not going to be homeschooled forever. That is a problem. She's homeschooled now. What about university? Is she going to be homeschooled in university? Absolutely not. So either way, those children will encounter problems, and that is why, unfortunately, you have kids who take drugs, who are into all these kind of things, because of their parents. And wasn't her family against her doing this whole thing? I mean, come on, even for her family in Nigeria, you know the shit.
No, the family, when she visited Nigeria, the video is there. Oh, the family, the father, everybody was with. She was doing the same to you.
I remember she made a statement. She said
parents were church goers, and that was why she decided to get into dancing and be doing all this. She's doing it for image to make money. But you get to a point, you have to keep it now. You know, 5 years ago is different from now. Kids are now getting smarter and smarter with smartphone. You have a baby, give a 6-month-old a cell phone. Your 6-month-old will rewire your phone and give it to you back. You won't even know how to operate your phone. Because why? The kids these days are wired differently.
Okay, wait. This sister, hello. This sister said, Mama, maybe the man was just being patient to avoid problem at home. Just my opinion. Fine, that was, some people thought say, we don't say Nigerian people now, if you see some comments, you go put one for it, say, oh my God. So maybe some people, they were waiting to this moment. So say, now Juju will tell the man, I come clear now, really? As you go take Juju tell all of it,
our people will say
that. So why I never said, okay, we think they use Juju.
there's children, there's children. And the thing is, the problem is she has 2 girls. We have to put our opinion aside. Look at those 2 girls now. They are now going to, the daughter now, I see her in the video. The daughter now is going to copy the mother's attitude.
No, the daughter, no, wait, not that, excuse me. Don't let us condemn,
No, we are not, no, I'm not blaming her like I said.
okay, so because your company like say there are many dancers where even was past that one, the one where they do sleep and then maybe for club where they shook her for their nyash, shook her for their pekus.
I understand those people. Where are those children? Those people who do that, I tell you the story. Do you know, a lot of police officers arrest those people. You know why? Because they are taking their children. They will leave their children in the car while they go into that club and be doing that nonsense. Once their child is in the car.
Okay, now sister, somebody is writing that it's people who is writing her husband, mama. Her husband was okay with it before. No, mama, but already little girls already don't like clothes. Okay. Make we answer this sister say, is it really said the husband will not give ear to outside? I mean, I talked to the man 4 hours ago. No, we say we talk to him. No, we don't talk more than 30 seconds. That's why the record, just say, madam, we are okay. Thank you for your concern. Please, nobody should call them again for family side. They have already settled that who want to call should call for business. Even come right now for Instagram page, say nobody should call them again. That it was just by luck he carry my phone. No, their number is there. You can call if you think that I'm lying. If you go carry. Hello, sister. If the husband not listen to people before, now I won't listen to people.
Yeah, but the problem, whoever made that statement, think about it. They just have another daughter, and they have 2 years old saying, "Daddy, daddy." So that means the child is picking up on the environment. Even if, let's say, the man doesn't have any issue with it, social welfare, seeing that on the video, will have a problem with it. And that is the problem. They don't
But excuse me, no. What about the Kim Kardashian? Hello, sister Ben. Let us don't just. What about Kim Kardashian and his sister so they open your shoe?
Yeah, but it's on a different
level. Are they showing us how they are fighting in their bedroom, how they were naked and fighting in the bedroom? They're not showing that to us in front of the kids, and then I don't know if the Northwest is saying, "Daddy, daddy, daddy, stop fighting, stop fighting." Even their oldest daughter, what is the issue now with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian? Kanye West doesn't want the daughter to follow the mother's footsteps. Isn't it what the issue is? So we have to be logical and not be emotional in this kind of.
No, but if you put Kanye West there, Kanye West we are here. Say that no say you no follow mama this thing. Okay, may I come follow him because he be psychopath. Because you know what here. You know what? Me, I don't like person. I felt like you. And I still remember who I be. You don't come like me again. For what? You have to explain that to me. Huh?
Yeah, but...
It's answer the question, what about Kim? Let's make you answer the question, what about Kim Kardashian? But you must answer them.
Okay, this is the issue. Anyone who posts their image, first of all, any celebrity who comes in and is posting images of themselves naked and doing the thing with another man or whatever, just to be famous, has a mental disorder. That is why I said in the beginning of this course, I said, we all have some kind of mental disorder, but to an extent. Some people have it very high, and some people have it very low. And people who have it very high are those celebrities that we look up to. And how do they numb themselves? Alcohol, drugs, many things they will use to numb themselves because they are not happy. If you look at those Hollywood stars, many of them die young. Why? Drugs, overdose, alcohol, suicide. So you look at that story, that will tell you already that Hollywood is a trap.
But wait, sister, energy, Abike, he really get time for me this evening. He said the Kardashians that they do sort of video Photoshop, really. You know why Korra really blow like this? because our own way is very different. Even in Hollywood, people they never see somebody like somebody like a Korra very different.
That's what I'm saying. She branded, she knew in belly dancing, you don't really find black people. Think about it, with belly dancing, you really don't see black people doing it. I take
Even the whites. Me and the fear, I was afraid about that baby. Oh my God.
Hello?
No, I said me, I was afraid the way when the baby, the open left for break, he do open left for gang boza with baby for inside belly.
She tells you to do that. So that is why she looks at that. That is what I'm saying. If you want to brand yourself, look around. What is different? What can be different? So she figured as a black person, she can come and doing the belly dancer because the best dancer for belly dancing is a black man. I don't know if he's from Ethiopia or somewhere. Tall, very lean, very slim. If you watch this guy dance, he's in the middle with, oh my God, you're going to be like, wow, I'm a woman, I don't even have weight. So he's the best dancer, one of the best dancers in the world, the black guy. So she came in and used that as a niche for herself. She learned it and broke out with it. But for her own now, there are a lot of other black belly dancers as well. But she herself is going pushing it to the extreme of the nudity, basically, naked. That's the thing.
No,
So
somebody's hold on.
look different, and that is why she's making money from the whole thing. That's why I say, with branding and rebranding, you look at the niche. What is different from what is going to be different? Why is your belly dancing different from my belly dancing? Because I'm naked and I'm doing it. I'm shaking it. I'm doing splits. I'm doing whatever for you to see without my clothes. The belly dancing, they wear that netty clothes, and then you can see their body shape, but you're not seeing them. Now she took it way higher. So who else now can compete with her?
Somebody said, please call her. We call it for Pstd, not for Georgia, please. Wait. Somebody, the same person they asked now, say, what about Jamana? Jamana, what? Since when I hear story between, since when I hear the story between Jamana and Bobo Green, Jamana, I don't consider him as anybody. I said since when I hear the story between Jamana and Bobo Green, I don't consider Jamana as Jamana to me is not a married woman because I hear the story. I better talk.
Yeah, but Mama, the reason why I'm bringing all these people is for us to know and see, that mental illness is not like something you will think, oh, that person who has it. It's people that we know. You put faces to it.
So that means it's you and I.
But even, excuse me, sister, excuse me. From Winfrey talk how she suffered with mental illness. So, Julia Roberts, all these celebrities, they usually talk about it without any shame, Abby.
No, Mama, some people don't say it. Mental illness, you remember, mental illness, it depends on who you are saying it. People look at you like you are, there's still that taboo.
No, that is from African people. The white, I don't think it's a taboo.
No, even here.
Even after even here. Even here, Mama, even when you tell your neighbor, like you tell your neighbor, I have some kind of depression, they'll be looking at you side eyes. So if people still, like I said...
Okay, when from Winfrey, the video is still on YouTube. When he talk about mental illness, why nobody consider her as a mad woman now, Abi?
No, because she... what she went through, the rape and everything, with everything, like put it 2 and 2 together. But here, there will still be, I'm telling you, some people will look at you side eye. Like they look at you. Even in my healthcare, I would say, somebody comes in and they are bipolar and they've been admitted 5 times. You look at them side eye. The reason why you look at them side eye is because they can snap. And the issue is like in the olden days, they used to have a mental asylum, a building, whereby they would take mental people, and then they changed the whole thing So now people who are mentally unstable are now living among us. So, and not only are they living among us, like I said, those people with the higher stream, they can't control their emotions.
Excuse me, like me now, hello sister. Like me now, the way because we are it seems that we are putting different type of celebrities in. Like Putin now. The how I tell you, look Putin is like he's even worse than Abi.
Yeah, but Mama, I don't know. That is for politics.
Politics to decide to destroy innocent children, go to a country that is not more politics.
Yeah, but war.
With war, there is price to pay on both sides. For me, and the issue is this issue should have been resolved earlier. I don't want to be political into this whole thing. This issue should have been resolved already with whatever they want and what they don't want, and whoever have the godfather who used Putin as the godfather to get into the position they were and whatever. The issue is like I said, we should be logical in things that we do, even if sometimes it hurts some people or please some people. That is what being a leader is, and both sides are wrong in the way of dealing with this whole issue. And unfortunately now, for me, what I don't understand is you build a society and now you destroy a society, and now that going to get more money now to rebuild again. I don't get it.
Okay.
Like I said.
No, we just come up for that side, and we are just talking of people that is normal, because we are saying that people that is not normal cannot control us in the society, but there are many people like that they are the leader of the world today.
It's true. That's what I'm saying. Okay. We all have mental issues, but some people are regulated and some people are not regulated, and then they come into power, and again, narcissists.
Now, we talked about narcissists.
Okay, and the narcissist. Oh, when I call about narcissist, they say some people call her narcissist. Hey, no. When the husband talk, I know that he's a narcissist, because I listen. I go to the video almost 3 times a week. I go to Google to know about who is narcissist. So some people yesterday, he must say, I was ashamed when people were continuing asking the Blessing CEO, what is a narcissist? Go to Google, go to YouTube, everything is there. If you want to expose the narcissist. Videos, more than thousands of videos are there for you to know about narcissists. And I told them, sister.
You
talk about it. You almost every day you have your shows, you talk about it, and you have to avoid them because they are energy drainers. They drain your energy. They use you. They're manipulative, and unfortunately, again, that's what I'm saying. We all have some kind of mental illness in some form or another, and some people who are able to control it are the normal, what you say normal people, and then you have the people who cannot control it, and something always has to happen to those people to become or be where they are. Unfortunately, in life, and
I'm not saying narcissist, so I'm not saying narcissist. Narcissist. I better talk. Hello.
So it's crazy, Mama.
Okay. Before I let you go, when the husband wrote yesterday that Korra is a narcissist, so people said that no. Is the husband is the narcissist for bringing it out?
Both of them are narcissists.
Okay.
Both of them are. And remember, doctors and nurses and all this, you always get narcissists. Why are they doing that? Not all are narcissists, but you will find some doctors. Some doctors are like, they one minute they're nice, next minute they're like, like, what is this? What is that? Why? And then the narcissists tend to go to a profession where they are in control.
Sister, is it possible for a narcissist to call another person narcissist?
It could be. They're manipulative. They can be gaslighting you too. They can be calling you are this. You see, you don't want to express your feelings. I don't understand you. Why? And I'm trying to show you love. I do this for you. I do that for you. and you never appreciate me, and I'm going through the wars, and I'm doing this, and you should be the one seeking therapy, not me, because you don't know how to accept it. You need help. You should go to help. You know?
Okay. Now when the two of them now can the man is saying that Korra is narcissist. And Korra now, maybe if Korra want to talk to Rona, is coming to tell us on that thing. Thank God say they don't settle now. Just to say, to come and talk on that side of the man. So when we have two narcissists talking to us, we watching them, who now we believe, or are we going to be a narcissist like them, or we should just one account and while they go?
No, Mama, when you look at the relationship, he is the dependent one. She is like narcissists have different levels. You have to like it's a crazy one, and then they're married to someone who is feeding off of. Remember, narcissists always look for, they're kind of like predators. They look for somebody they're going to feed off.
Yeah.
He would be a dependent one. So she needs him. To think about this relationship, she is the shark. Shark has little fishes in the net that every time he's the net. So she's the shark. So the shark is pulling the net. So every time the shark wants food, she will go to the net and grab one fish. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So sometimes when the net is when the net is angry, what happens? The net is like, I'm sick and tired of you, hanging on you, being dependent on you, I'm tired of it. So every time you need something, you come to me. But otherwise, everybody else is your friend. And in narcissists, they can gaslight you. They're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Wow. Look at your hair. Look, where are you from? Oh, I love your hair. Oh, I'm loving it. Girl. You know, they will gaslight you and like, shit, she's my best friend. And then you become best friend to them. The next minute, they drop you.
Well, oh my God.
They're not even picking your phone. It happens every day. Somebody you will meet today, they're like, you are huge. Let's go have a drink, hang out, take the kids out. And then after you hang out with them, you take your kids to playground. After that day is done, you will never hear from them. You will never, nothing.
Well.
Done.
So, okay.
They ghost you.
Okay, when we come across those kind of people now, how are we going to, we will move forward like nothing happened, but do that thing, you go sit there disturb to you at times, oh my God. Because that is the work of that. They want you to feel that it is you that have the fault. Abi?
Yes, because it's called gaslighting. They will gaslight you. They will gaslight you to the point that you will think something is wrong with yourself. That you will be doubting yourself. They will manipulate you to the point you will be doubting yourself as an able
a stable person, yeah.
So people, like when I meet those kind of people, I'm able to read them because I studied psychology in school too. So I'm able to read them, and then if they are telling me, oh my God, your hair is so beautiful, I said, look at you, girl. What is this? Where did you get this? So you turn the table at them. So when they see you, because narcissists, they love when you adore them. They love when you praise them. Oh my God! And then you reverse it back to them. They're like, wow, this is amazing. So they lose control. So when you do that, they know that you adore them. They will start calling you. They will befriend you. And then you keep doing that whole thing. You can see right through them already. So if it depends on somebody. When somebody says, "Oh, you're so beautiful," your head gets big. And you lose guard, they will start, that they will know that you are speaking up for this compliment. They will take over. I'm telling you. So the thing is just to avoid those kind of people. You say, this girl is too flashy, too much. I can't deal with it. She's like, but
you know what I mean? You know those women who are like, oh.
You're like, oh no, I don't want to. Your spirit will tell you, say, no, this girl is too much. I can't handle her.
Okay, sister, right now, we thank God that Korra and the husband, as Justin said, that he has forgiven Korra. He cannot do without her girls, her blood, her love, her heart. Korra is the heart, okay? So, I think that type of narcissist that he came out to cry to the world that Korra is now, of which some people still say that he too is a narcissist too. I pray if two narcissists they can stay together, they can, and they're not,
Mama,
We pray she can do it because they said the woman is one who builds home. If she really wants the relationship, this is what she wants for herself in her spirit and mind. We pray it works out. She can do it. She can build her home. Okay. Women build homes. It's not the man. She will be the one to say, you know what, enough of this nonsense. I'm going to rebrand myself, and this is what I'm going to go into. And work on their relationship and their children. We pray for them. That is our prayer for them and everyone else, you know?
Hello. Oh.
Hello?
Okay, wait till they come.
Hello?
Hello, wait till they come.
Hello?
Oh, yes. Please wait till.
Hello?
Wait.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, sister. Hello. Hello.
can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, we are hearing you now. So right now, the PSTD, the postpartum trauma, Abi?
Yeah, it is caused by trauma.
And delivery, difficult delivery to the point the mom almost died, painful situations, an accident, something happened, the baby was cut out of the shop. I tell you, before we close, before I stopped before, there was a patient came in. She was literally, the baby's head was stuck between her legs. Have time to give her pain medication to pump his belly. They just wait her to do her open, and there was blood on the floor everywhere. So patient had PTSD and the husband too. So that is an example that I use for PTSD. Whatever it is that we have, be it PTSD, anything, we should always seek help. It's free of charge in some countries we are living in, and even if you pay for it, it's not much at all. We should always seek help for people who can.
No, even though they pay for it, you won't pay for. If to say me, I know say this thing, that thing, I don't think I make example, say, maybe that time for sick for it. Don't say I'm not diagnosing myself after 26 years old. It's not that I'm not diagnosing myself, so maybe I get at that time. It's already umbrella. But we want our Nigerian people in abroad, or even in Nigeria, PTSD is not something to be shameful about. It is very, very normal. It doesn't come to because we are poor. Even the rich people, they suffer it, Abi.
Oh yes, yes they do. It's everyone. Mental diseases have no discrimination. Everybody is affected.
No, I know, sister. Maybe our people they don't like it calling it mental. When you call them mental of the go wrong. Nobody will agree saying get mental illness.
Yeah, or mental disorder. It's a disorder of the brain.
And nobody will like to remember that one and they make that they wrong. You understand me? You consider most of our people that don't say that they crazy, so you know they crazy. So no. Maybe our people they are not used to it.
Yeah, but back home,
we remember back home, the stigma was there. Anyone who has some, sometimes even here in Western world, our women, a normal woman, so one day would just go outside naked. Why? It's the stress, the depression, and everything mounting together. Nobody to share that with. No help, nothing. They run mad. That is why it's called mental disorder, because something is off in the brain. One of the chemicals is off. That is why it's called a disorder, not illness. A disorder, a nice fancy name, a disorder. Disorder of the brain.
Wow.
So a chemical imbalance of the brain.
Okay, do you know that one of our sisters last year, she fell from a 4-story building and suicide. She died because they refused her German permit of stay, German document, and she actually the last one just 8 months. So what do we call that before that leads to suicide?
She probably had depression. She didn't seek for help. She had depression. She was depressed.
I mean, as you just say, so let me show you a video.
People who take their life, I'm not making up an excuse them or is just depression, that the underlying, that is why it's called a disorder again, the chemical imbalance. You know, when you are so stressed, what happens to you when you're stressed? You're not eating well, you're not sleeping, you're not doing you're not happy. So a lot of those chemicals in the brain is going to shift. So when sleep affects our brain, eating affects our brain, drinking affects our brain. Those chemicals, remember our body is full of chemicals. So those chemicals in the brain becomes imbalanced. So if one is not much, so what does that do? That person, the brain, it's not, remember, the brain is electricity. So what happens with electricity? If there's no neurons that is firing, you know the right decision. So if it's a ball and there's electric wiring around it, and in one part of the ball, there's no light. So in that area that there is no light is the area that controls self-awareness. The area that controls, oh, I need to do this. I shouldn't do that. You know, killing myself is bad. What am I going to gain? So that area now is shut off of electricity. What is going to happen? Then you're not thinking anymore. So that ball now has an area that is, the light is shut off. So because that light is shut off, it controls emotions and everything. So that person doesn't have emotions anymore and going to do things and going to take the risk and do things that he's not going to think in 100 years that he would think to himself he was going to do. Because then his thinking would become irrational thinking, irrational thought. So instead of him being saying, okay, I got to go to work, he's like, I'm not getting out of bed. The brain is saying, you're not getting out of bed. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go upstairs, since you have no feelings at all, there is no emotions at all, you're going to climb to that fourth floor, and this is your way out. So your way out is jump from this building down. So if your light, the ball has light shining everywhere, there's something we say, no, what are you doing? If you kill yourself, and then what? But that area now that is the logical part of the brain is shut off because there's no electricity going through it. So that person now will make that move and then boom and do it without any thought. Like I've spoken to a lot of people who have tried to commit suicide, and that is what they said. They didn't know what they were thinking. They were just like, this is it for me. You know, and that is why I say it's a mental disorder, if a chemical is missing, if it's a chemical or behavioral needs that we need to adjust to, whatever it is, we have to seek the best people who can help us, seek help, people who are there to help us. It's free. Mostly in Europe, it's free. Even in America, it's free. I mean, we have to go through the right channel to meet these people to help us and say, listen, I've been thinking of doing this to myself. And that person is...
Sister, let me show you this video. Maybe I will call you back, or maybe you go feed the wash am. They will just tell us, because this video surfaced 2 days ago. Look at the way this woman back her daughter, and people was just talking to her. She did not even care. The husband, let us just watch the videos, because we are still on this Pstd. To me, this woman, she's suffering from a depression, but she said she's not suffering from depression. Let me play the video. I don't know if you can be able to watch when the phone is on, or I will call you back. Hello?
Yeah, okay, I'll watch it.
Okay.
But I have to shut up because otherwise
Okay.
the speaker, yeah.
Okay, so my people, when I see this video, this thing really, more than 5 million people have watched this video all over the world. It's something really touched me. Just look at it. Honestly, no talk now. Maybe una go don see this video. Why this thing not talk again now? My God, something there for this life, oh. Something there this life for this video. This is it shocked me. I think that because somebody was filming this lady. I pray may they get the real assistance, okay? The real medical, because this when this thing gonna play like this, we don't agree. Nobody won't agree ourselves. Say, oh, PTSD is real. Of which I talked about yesterday, the other day say, it's a normal thing. Why we say we know they quit the same for our parents' body that time? Because they are busy going to farm. They are busy going to doing their business from morning to evening. There is no time to think too much. So they are busy. That's why I thought that the adult's mind is the devil's workshop. That's why I say people, if someone deal with you, they will go find what you like pass to. When I see the woman.
Even during COVID, she can help you take
So
care
can
of
you
her.
take care of this baby?
On so many occasions, I will
We
come
saw
out
the
and see her
baby
the way
almost
she
falling.
is. Just
And
lying
we
the
were
baby
not
down.
Madam, your baby.
She didn't suffer, oh my God. Oh.
Madam, your baby. Oh.
That child before.
She don't even know.
Fine baby.
She don't even know at all. Thickness.
We've got something.
Even during cold
Do you
weather,
want them to take the
she
baby
can
off
help
you?
take
So
care
can
of
you
her.
take care of this baby?
On so many occasions, I will
We
come
saw
out
the
and see
baby
her the way
almost
she is.
falling.
Just
And
lying
we
the
were
baby
not
down.
confined with the baby.
I will talk to her, she will fight. She
So
fight.
when you were moving, you didn't know the
Every
baby
time
was
she
going to fall?
No, the baby was not going to fall. The baby was.
What do you mean by it's not going to fall?
The baby.
Didn't you see the video? That's her problem. You see, she doesn't like.
We have to take it.
She doesn't like when you tell her the truth.
Are you
Well,
She
so
always
to fear me, oh.
fights people, feeling like she will only bend her face in the morning. That's what she do. And sit down and begin to give commands
I don't want them
inside
to
their parlor there. Like
But you can't take
she's
care
a
of
god
the
in the
baby.
house.
take care of the baby.
You cannot get her. Look at the way you are walking with her.
Yeah, the husband.
You talk to her, she will oppose you. You say her.
So Madam Grace, this is Madam Grace. I want to ask her, is there anything that it's disturbing you that's leading to your depression?
I'm not depressed.
Okay.
So, they are not denial.
Ask me, I'm not depressed.
Okay, so is there anything that is disturbing you?
No.
So what do you want?
In what aspect?
In the aspect of your life, what do you want? What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about moving forward, living on my own with my children and taking care of them.
When you cannot take care, with taking care.
So Madam Grace is calling for help. She wants a better
She wants to
life
leave her husband. Yes, so.
the baby. See the baby
Oh,
here.
my
So
God.
she needs, and this is where they are staying. So she needs a place where she can relocate from her father's place to a place and look at the environment.
My people. You see, that's what I thought a person where when they mad, you don't know saying they mad though. Make God not let us mad though. You understand me? For nobody could ever agree say she dey craze. But now let God know where our whole brain just did that very moment when the pikin nearly fall. And people was even calling her. Hello, sister.
Yeah, so I just saw that video. Mama,
The guy, a trained person or a trained healthcare professional, when you want to ask someone a question like that, seeing that situation, and that is why they are trained.
No, hello, sister. That guy is not a chaser. That guy just on his own. What so?
So I wanted to
point out some examples in that video.
Okay.
You see how that lady is walking, and I told you if a light in a part of the brain is shut off.
Wow.
What happens? You are unemotional. You're not going to see things like every other person sees it. Your way of thinking is different, but normal people can see something is off. But you are not going to see that something is off. That's what I told you earlier on about the example of the ball with the light. So now that lady is very depressed. From watching that clip of that video, I can tell you that lady is very depressed. The husband is not helping her at all. So
No, hello, sister. The husband said that he tried. No, you cannot say the husband is not helping her. You hear the husband said he tried to. Whenever the husband tell you, look at what is happening. She always on denial. You see that she even told say she never deny on that video say nothing is happening. Be no one for. We should not be blaming too much of their husband. Everybody, the man get your own stress too, Abby.
Mama, look at this in this angle. In the Western world, that is happening. The husband was stating that she just wake up and sit in the living room or something like that all day. That's all she does. That already is a sign of depression. And they also make us aware what to look for when somebody is depressed. That person might not know it, but these are the signs and symptoms. Here in the Western world, some people will say you need to seek help. Invite somebody to the house, a social worker or whatever, get into the house and get access to that person right away. Sometimes it happens. But looking at this video, I will tell you, the husband's approach in a real world would be, let's go to therapy. So that would be, you wouldn't tell someone you are depressed because it's very, to that person is judgmental. And because of that judgmental behavior, people will deny that they are depressed because if, like I said, our society, the more people, when you say you're depressed, they'll be laughing, she's depressed. The husband will probably be the one to sell her out to the neighbors. So the approach is wrong. And then the guy who is interviewing her, his approach of questioning her is wrong as well. In a situation like that, you wouldn't question the husband and the wife together. No way. And the husband shouldn't be throwing that word depressed, because it can be insulted in a way that is being used in the video. This is a lady, you can see something is not right with her, that she's going through something. We already established that. Any good eye can see that. So it is wrong of us to be saying you're depressed, you did. So we diagnose it. We cannot diagnose people except the professionals who are trained to do that. And this is the problem that we as a society have. So, like I said, the approach, I don't even know if there is a psychiatric place in Nigeria, to be honest. Well, they do have them in Lagos, but after Lagos, I don't know if they have it in all these villages. And that is another thing that we have, that is wrong with our society in Nigeria. We don't have enough medical assistance for these people. And somebody asked before, earlier on, why did we see it with our parents? We didn't know what these signs were, even if we were to see. Now I'm looking back now, I said, oh, I can see my mom with this. I can see my mom with that. Because why? I know the signs and symptoms to look for. I'm educating myself. What do I look for? Even not to yourself, to your children too. Behavior changes. Something changed with your children. Be out there. You are the primary information. They would ask, did you notice any change? If somebody comes down with their child and says, or their mom, did you notice any changes? What were the changes? Were they eating? Were they happy? Did they eat anymore? Or were they having a normal routine at home? And then from those answers you are giving me, I'm analyzing, say, oh, this is that. So, like I said, we are now diagnosing everybody depression, throwing that word out, depression. And it's bound to make people, even if they have it, they're going to deny it, because we are not trained to make that diagnosis. And that is the issue that we have. So, and she made a statement that she wants to move away. Maybe she's unhappy with her marriage. Who knows what she's enduring? We don't know. So that is why it's always good to separate husband and wife and then bring them back together as a couple as well. First, you have to treat them individually and then bring them together. You can't just treat the whole woman and the husband in there. She's not going to tell you anything. Even people who want to kill themselves, as a healthcare provider, I ask them, some people, they are honest. They say, yes, I've tried 3 times already to kill myself. I said, okay, why? What is wrong? There was a kid now, the people that I'm seeing now is young kids now with issues. The 15-year-old came in with the grandma. I'm just using this as an example. Came in with the grandma into the ED. So she was telling me she was crying and crying. She wanted to kill herself. She took a lot of pills to kill herself. And then I started asking, I said, why? So the grandma was in the room. The grandma, they are Spanish people. The grandma spoke to me in Spanish that she's not in a good relationship with the mother. So this is a 15-year-old daughter who does not have a good relationship with the mom. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, did something happen between this child and the mom? Is the mom chasing men? Blah, 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 blah. So I get to the 15-year-old said to me, I don't want my grandma in the room with me. So you know what I did? I drove the grandma out of the room so I can have a word with her. So she was telling me this story of how the mom, just to cut it short, the mom is married with somebody else, just to cut the story short. So this is a situation now, that is what I'm saying, that we have everybody diagnosis people with depression, but in some form or other way, we all have it. Some people have a word, and those people who have a word, the question would be now, how can we help them as a society? The way we can help them is by looking at the signs and symptoms and directing them to the right resource to help them figure out what is going on with them and help them adjust into society and life as well. That's what I just wanted to say,
Okay.
Hello?
I'm here. No, I'm here. Okay, I think tomorrow I'll go work. We don't still bring our own. We don't still give the one where we feel no, the one where we still know, the one where I know, the one where you know. Thank God. They say at the end of the tunnel there must always a light. What have keeping the whole world in suspension. Nobody, some people don't even they breathe down again. Korra, Korra, Justin, me Korra, Justin, Korra. You said?
Thank you, Mama.
Okay, hey, thank you very much, sister. One love, Okay, shout. Justin, Korra, Justin, baby Atene, and baby June. I'm happy for them once again. I'm so happy so that on Monday we start another topic. So people when don't get topic, we will go find topic. Korra and the husband, they have come together. I talked to Justin some hours ago. He said, I beg, in-laws, Africa in-laws, Nigeria precise. He said, "Una do well. I beg me to not call him again. Okay? Nobody should call him again except for a business." So this is the picture that I continue seeing. This one called the one where you see is the one where you see show for your Instagram where you show yesterday, or the one where I did this thing there. In with the 2 guys too. No. We want this one back again, okay? So we like good thing. When you like good thing must always, good thing must always come to you. So may God not let bad thing near us. Now good things now we're going to see. So you people, let us learn how to wish others. We say, wish unto others what you want others to wish to you. Do not unto others where do not evil unto others, so that other evil that anybody do to you will not come near to you. Okay, so I'm happy once again. Justin is fine. Korra is fine. The two beautiful princesses, they are fine too. I'm so happy. Yes, so this will not be Africa, Nigeria, Africa, America. This one Nigeria alone. This will be Nigeria, America. Nigeria alone, where go shake Nollywood. The thing really sweet me for body. The thing really sweet me for body. He shake Nollywood, he shake all of them. Oh my God. That's my God. Just to see me. Just to see me. Korra see me. The thing shock Korra. I said, Rebecca, you play the video what I said she do this evening. Let us Rebecca go to Facebook, okay? Rebecca see what I did here. Okay. That's one. That's one. Wait. That's one for Kebe. She cannot do that for Kebe. No, we don't want to see her done now. This is 2 hours ago. That's one for Kebe.
My favorite watching me breakfast.
So, Korra, we are with you. The Lord is your strength. The Lord is your husband's strength.
Korra caught exposing cleavage to France as she talks about breakfast. Oh my God. It's a full-time job, baby.
Okay. I think everybody will go in normal life now. Okay, if I not say this social media nothing lasts long. If it's too long, under 3-4 days, solution must come. Either solution to scatter or solution to come together or everybody move, because another thing go just still happen. Hey, I'm a very kitty cat. Hey, you want to join the big boys? That is why prank or no prank. Make you make say why we not go do prank we will come pass am o. If not you come dey send that stress. You know come finish again before you know na joke I dey. Who want take am serious? Don't take am serious. Now that one o. Okay, my people. Thanks for being here. See you guys tomorrow evening. If I quick come from work, yeah, my God bless 2 o'clock. I don't come back yet. Before I do one thing or the other, if I will be live now, go see if you don't see me on Monday, please let us continue praying for Ukraine, what they call it. I know they call Ukraine, so I know English, Ukraine. Okay, let us continue put that country in prayer, because they say nobody is talking to mostly this is our cyberspace. We are talking about fine. Good to talk about Korra and Korra and Justin, but there's a country, Ukraine, that is suffering from war. People are dying day by day. The Russia, they have already inside Ukraine. They have already collected many cities. Okay, there are already many cities. The president now is just as if the whole world has abandoned them. He's crying every minute, calling for help. He wants putting one from them that they should allow him to, they should come under him. He want to conquista, they call it conquista. He want to own the country as his own, as his junior brother. I know they said that they were brothers and sisters before everybody come, you know, the brother and sister now. When time goes, everybody marry, go home when they were in the Soviet Union. So when they come after the war of Soviet war, everybody can't go home. So they're so crying and they're jealous. Say, no, Russia not come to jealous. Say, Ukraine won't go marry to America. And he now want to make his brother May he married to America or his sister married to America. So no one may they follow America or Western world make friend like that. So they say it's part of say nah, he say love the Ukrainian people, they must remain the same. But nevertheless, the innocent people are suffering, they are suffering. Many people have lose their life. Many people don't have any house again, they don't have anywhere to go again. Many of them don't enter Europe. But not be all of them still feel wrong. A country of 40 million, people from since when they start watching today now, 2 million is the only one that know that evacuated. So there's still 38 million people in that country. The country cannot go empty. So the ones there now, they don't have electricity, they don't have nothing. Even the where we even where bomb no reach. So now the enemy go die of hunger. Because everywhere is closed now. It's not what they just like coronavirus that day. They say, okay, I go buy things for house. Everybody run go to the market, buy 2 weeks food stuff for house, put them under booker, put them under store. Go they carry. But these people, they were not ready for it overnight. You know, say they don't they talk say war go come, war go, they go do what they go do, but they will there's nobody ever prepare for war. Like person when they prepare say I go sick or prepare for death. So please let us, as we pray for this family now, they come together. Prayer can move mountains. Let us put Ukraine in prayer that may God touch their heart, touch Putin heart, touch America heart, the NATO. May it touch their heart as they feel say they settle them before. May they still try to settle it now because they cannot. Now, so when the war start, Putin say we are going to tell world war. He go bomb the nuclear bomb. The whole world go finish. If forget say even the people where the Russian people, so the Russian people too, they too they go still breathe in the nuclear happy. So I don't think there's ever a time when the world go finish because now everybody go mama. So even those leaders when they go when they don't see the season when they want command again, when they want use, what did they go do? They'll start to kill themselves. Because all these poor people, they say, you are poor, shut up there. Go, we are their workers. The poor people is their workers. You go get fabrica. You not get people when they work with you. Industry, not get people when they work under you. Only you going to look your industry like this. So they need us. God is infinity mercy. We fight for Ukraine. No, God will not. We don't want them to fight it. They want them to peace to enter. As we hear, they say Putin don't come and say the sanction where they give them. The sanction where they give them. The sanction where they give them, it don't affect them. Since how many days now where they know they buy fuel and gas from Russia. They don't block many. They don't congel the account. So the something too don't see the shake and it say only he can fight the whole world or maybe nothing they happen. So as he don't see try both us in power, I say you know, just put prayer to it that as he don't get that wicked point, make it come back to his senses because I don't see these people like our dancers when they talk now when you go contain power. You don't sleep in the night, you have to take some drugs to sleep. Drugs, you cannot be like the one we say, I buy thing we buy now. And like chamomile and I'm going to bring this thing, metalolina. Now they put, so not be that type at all. All those ones, and then they take name to sleep because of the, like Putin cannot sleep. Cannot sleep. You're from your house, the same bomb, they go person house, they break them down. Cannot sleep. And you know that you're not saying you the bomb go select, innocent Peking go that side. Who be even the guilty person. Especially we are not here again to talk about who guilty, no guilty. May God let peace enter the country so that we continue to manage the COVID come 2 years. COVID, we never even recover from COVID. This one can still come. They say the world will always be that war. There will never be peace. As the thought we live in a wicked world. As even for the Bible say, there is no peace for the wicked. So since the world is wicked, peace not there for the wicked, but we that is not wicked, we too we will continue to pray for the peace. May God forgive us our sins. Okay, my people. One of people together was shout, bye bye. Please, before you go out of make I read Revelation chapter 13. No, if Revelation chapter 13 say world won't end, me I not go believe say world will end. God say no, God not go destroy the world again. Say he go destroy the world. No, now the bad people now go come out. Okay, the bad people small, they go to show themselves. Revelation. Like Putin, now nobody believes say go fit go to this extent. So he doesn't mark himself now as one of the he doesn't put the name for the people where they like the Saddam Hussein, like Hitler, like others, okay? The beast out of the sea. The dragon stood on the shore of the sea, and I saw a beast coming out of the sea. It had 10 arms and 7 heads, with 10 crowns on its own, and on each head a blasphemous name. The beast I saw resembled a leopard, but have feet like those of a bear, and a mouth like that of a lion. The dragon gave the beast his power and his throne and a great authority. One of the heads of the beast seems to have had a fatal wound, but the fatal wound has been healed. The whole world was filled with wonder and followed the beast. People worshiped the dragon because he had given authority to the beast, and they also worshiped the beast and asked, who is like the beast? Who can wage war against it? This one they fear me. I never reach Bible, reach here. The beast was given a mantle unto proud words and blasphemy, no blasphemies, and to exercise his authority for 42 months. It opened his mouth to blaspheming God, and to slander his name and his dwelling place and those who live in heaven. It was given power to wage war against God's holy people and to conquer them. And it was given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nations. All inhabitants of the earth will worship the beast, all whose name have not been written in the Lamb book of life. The Lamb who was slain from the creation of the world. Whoever has ear, let them hear. If anyone is going into captivity they will go. If anyone is to be killed with the sword they will be killed. This calls for patience, endurance, and faithfulness on the part of God's people. This one's strong. Then I saw the second beast coming out of the earth. It had 2 horns like a lamb, but it spoke like a dragon. It exercised all the authorities of the first beast on his behalf, and made the earth and its inhabitants worship the first beast, whose fatal wounded has been healed, and they performed great signs, even causing fire to come down from heaven to the earth in full view of the people. Because of the sign, it was given power of perform on behalf of the first beast. It deceived the inhabitants of the earth. He ordered them to set up an image in honor of the beast who was wounded by the sword and yet lived. The second beast was given power to give breath to the image of the first beast, so that the image could speak and cause all who refused to worship the image to be killed. It also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, so they would not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast, of the number of his name. This call for wisdom. Let the people who has insight calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. The number is 666. Okay, I don't hear this story before, but we, the children of God, we still continue saying no. We, the children of God, with our faith and our trust in God, we still continue saying no. They'll give us vaccine, oh, they'll give us anything, oh. If it is not of God will, that one we don't piece and shit and away. Okay? Because God said us make we respect make we give respect to our leaders. We should respect the rules and regulations, the laws. So that one, respecting the law does not make us that we are the children of the beast of 666. So he got one of our brother and our daughter, Adela Labi, and we are going to talk about him by God grace next week. That has everything, the property, everything he has in Ukraine country for the past 36 years. He ran away and lived it there, and Putin is the blacklist of Putin. Okay, so maybe this man now, his story is one of the story that is here now. We don't know why Putin now puts the man in his blacklist. He's a Nigerian man, everybody know him. He's even a YouTuber. I think we will talk about him next week by God's grace. So tomorrow now, go church, make you go church. So me, I will still pray for where I did. Continue praying. God not us in the inside church name for the year. So anywhere where we did, we call them in the year. So please let us continue pray for the peace of the world, and so that peace will be with us. Okay, one of us together. Well, ciao, bye bye, good night, ciao, bye bye. Because Body voted against the war. Okay. I will screenshot this your chapter and verses so that I will read them. I go read that to my own knowledge. Thank you. Okay, now good night. Bye bye.